Hey guys, Dahan here, empowering you to reclaim your sacred life and step into your abundance. I wanted to talk about how wherever your mind goes, your energy flows. Okay? Wherever your mind goes, your energy flows. Whatever you send out, that's what comes back to you. That energy, whatever is manifested from that energy comes out to you. So if you're focused on the negativity all the time, you're going to have negative things coming back to you. If you change your focus and start paying attention to positive things and putting positive energy out, then positive things are going to start coming back to you. Okay? And this is not really mysterious. Like this is not some fantasy. Let me break it down like this. If you ever bought a car that you never really saw around you, but as soon as you bought the car, now all of a sudden it seems like everywhere you go, you see people with the same car. Or it could be anything. It could be shoes or whatever. But you buy something that you never really saw before, and then as soon as you get it, now you see it all over the place. Okay, there's something in your brain called the reticular activating system, and it stops your brain from being overloaded, and it really filters through everything that you see around you and just picks out what you should focus on. Okay, so it's not that those cars and stuff was never there before, it's that you never had a reason to care about them. You never noticed them. But now that you got one, now that your brain has locked into that car, and now that you have a connection to it, and your brain, your reticular activating system says, pay attention to this. Now you notice it whenever it pops up in your environment. It's the same thing. And the more you focus on certain things, the more you don't notice other things. It's the same way with positivity and negativity. It's not that it like mysteriously disappears. It's just that you don't give it the energy. You don't give it the energy, and you don't give it the focus. You don't need to give it that spotlight. Okay? Focus on the positive things. The more you make yourself positive and you focus on the positive that you can put out in the environment, that you can put out in the world, the more you're going to be tuned in to the positive works that other people are doing. The more you're going to be tuned in to the things in your environment that reflect the energy that you're trying to put out, because that's where you're at. That's the level that you're on. Now, people around you, they can still see the negative things. That might be all that they see because they haven't fine-tuned themselves to see something greater, something more, something better. Okay? Now, another thing that goes along with this is when you interact with other people, what type of energy are you feeding into them? Because you're going to get that back from them too. Okay? You're gonna help people. We're creatures of influence. And if we're constantly being bombarded with negative influences, then it's hard for us as creatures of influence, creatures of habit, gregarious creatures who we model after the people who are around us. We model after the community, what's around us becomes part of us. If we're constantly being bombarded with negative signals and sabotaging signals, then we're going to embrace that reality, even if it's just on a subconscious level. So wherever the mind goes, the energy flows. And there's a lot that I can say, but I think I think I said enough that you can begin to make a lot more connections for yourself. And I don't think I have to make them all for you. All right. So that's it. I'm going to stop right there. That's my thoughts for the day. Listen, create the culture, become the movement. We are the revolution, and we coming. Go to my website for more updates, tips, strategy, hacks, all of that stuff, all of that good stuff. Sign up for my newsletter. Peace.